My wife cooks. She's a good cook, right? I don't have to tell her that the food tastes good, but would it be good for me to tell her that the food tastes good? Right? I mean, she's laughing like, well, tell me. But understand what I'm saying. You have to get to an understanding that even though things are expected, every now and then, you want to say, nice job. You want this, job well done. It changes the entire way you look at the organization you work for. And the problem you have is when you never get that, 9 times out of 10, when you move up into that, if you're in middle management and you move into upper management, you'll carry those same traits with you, and you'll find yourself, the same things that you yearn for when you were in middle management, you'll find yourself in upper management not doing those things. I have a gentleman that called me. He's in upper management with Lucent. And he says, Garion, I need your help. You know, I know that you're real good with this touchy-feely stuff and dealing with people. That's what he calls it, touchy-feely. And so I knew that was problem one. He said, you're good with this touchy-feely stuff. He says, you know, when I was a project manager, I tell people, either you get it done or you go home. Because he knew that he could do their job, right? He says, now that I'm in upper management, I can't do that. If I send them home, it doesn't get done. He says, what do I need to do? I said, your problem is you look at the employees as a number. Either you put out X number of widgets or whatever you want to call it, do this much, produce this much in a day's time, or you're no good to the organization. I said, once you begin to look at the individual as a person, it will change the entire way you view them. And you won't look at people as numbers. Guess what? People want to produce. But the problem we have is if we never connect, think about it like this. How many of us have had more than one job? Another question. When you left that job, typically we say, well, I left XYZ company because it was a bad company. It wasn't that the company was bad. It was the people we worked with. So I can go from one company to another, programming all day long or being a security expert all day long. I can leave let's say I can leave Lucent, go to work for IBM, doing the same thing, and I can say Lucent was bad. It wasn't that the company was bad. The people we worked with were bad. And if we never connect with them, then we'll think everyone there was bad. If you think about it like this. Your best jobs were the ones you had the best relationships with the people. If you even think back to your college experience, you did best in the classes that you had the best emotional connection with the teacher. Think about it. Go ahead, sir.